What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are actually doing Struggle to Glory. We're going to be working from the slowest cars, try and get them to the top, or just go from a low car, then possibly getting a transfer offer by the end of the season to a better team, obviously, and then going from there, try and win a championship, and yeah, that's what we're gonna be trying to do today. I can't actually wait for this because this just randomly came up into my mind, and I really wanted to do this, and yeah, it was a really good idea, I think, for myself, and yeah, we're gonna be in the Sauber, starting from the bottom and then going to the top. And yeah, we're going to be starting practice 1. Well, getting our contract event, as you can see, looking pretty good. Fresh room, and let's watch this.
Yes, and I respect that. My client has a championship to contest, so if you want our participation, I'm afraid that the sessions are mandatory. Yes, that's fine. Get back to me when you can. Goodbye. No one ever just signs the contract. Anyway, thanks for coming by on such short notice. I just needed to cover a couple of quick things with you before you race. Firstly, as requested, is a copy of your contract. It's a rolling deal. However, the team reserves right of termination if you fail to meet performance standards. You're a second driver for now. It's hard. Hit your targets, and I'll be able to sweeten the deal. I'm also looking to get you into some invitational events throughout the season. The experience and exposure from these would be great for your image. Plus, you'll get to drive some of the most historic cars. Now then, go get ready for the next session. Good luck.
As you saw there, we get our new contract with officially a Sauber driver in the worst team on the grid, but pretty decent in the straight line, much better than the McLaren Honda in the straight line. And yeah, let's get on to practice 1.
Welcome to our viewers from around the globe. You join us just as today's practice session for the Australian Grand Prix is about to start. We can see, of course, plenty of activity in the garages as we wait for the green light to get this session underway. Anthony Davidson, thank you for joining me once again. What are you going to be looking out for once the cars get out there on the circuit today?
Well, naturally, in any free practice session, you can never be sure exactly what programs teams are running, how much fuel they've put in, and so on. So it's important to resist the temptation to draw any firm conclusions from the fastest times on the monitor. What we can do, however, is look for consistent pace over the course of multiple laps. So if someone does half a Grand Prix distance and they're consistently half a second quicker than another driver doing the same, then that's generally a good indicator of a car with a solid race pace.
And there you go, we're in the garage now, about to do our track acclimatization. We actually have got a setup, our own setup, and yeah, off we go. And as you can see, blasting down the pit straight, and yeah, start finish straight there, and we get a perfect on the track acclimatization, so which is a good start. Tyre wear, it was a bit difficult around this circuit, I'm not gonna lie. It was very difficult to handle the tyre wear, but yeah, we did good enough. And also fuel, as you can see, just lifting off completely down the straight, and we managed to just about get it into optimal fuel usage there. And yeah, this was a pretty good practice session for us there. As you can see, our target was 17, well, I mean 19th, and we actually got P17 as a good result. So yeah, this will go into the paddock area. And there you go, introduction to resource points there, and hopefully we get a few resource points. The most I've actually seen is 3.2 thousand resource points. Really? 2.4 thousand. The game really didn't give us that much to spend this time around, but I guess it's okay. Shouldn't I speed, I guess it will be okay, compared to the McLaren Honda, we're pretty decent in the straight line, very close to, yeah, we're definitely in that midfield pack for the straight line speed. So we're going to probably do just the wings here because we need the wings as we're at the bottom as well. So we actually can't do the rear wing, so we did the front wing, and also we're also going to do the chassis. And yeah, we need that chassis, and yeah, let's get into qualifying.
Welcome to Melbourne, where qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix should be getting underway shortly. Now then, Anthony Davidson, you're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk, and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction, and over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong, and that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
Off we go here, and look at this, across the line, pretty quick lap, I'm not gonna lie, pretty quick lap for Sauber, beating Fernando Alonso. Alonso a very quick driver in this game, and what is that going to result in that lap? P17, pretty good, right behind the Renault as well, just less than a tenth, way less than half a tenth as well, actually, so pretty decent, beating the two McLaren Hondas and beating
Today's race, of
Sauber.
course, not simply the start of a new season, but the start of a new kind of Formula One. Anthony Davidson, great to have you with us once again. This is a big moment for the sport, big changes to the technical regulations, the potential perhaps to give us the biggest shake-up since 2014. Very different cars visually and, fingers crossed, much faster as well.
Good thing then that combined these teams put in just a shade over 13,000 kilometres on the clock during testing. The cornering speed of these new machines is absolutely unbelievable. How many lap records are still held by Michael Schumacher from 2004? Well, on the right day, on the right tyres, we might just be threatening them this year. Wider tyres, wider cars, more downforce. I have to say they look great, and the qualifying spectacle is undebatable. Now the big question remains, can they follow? Can they race? Or have these new rules gone too far?
Off we go, yeah, everybody on the formation lap. This will be, it's gonna be actually really interesting with the strategies and stuff. And look at that, as you can see, the front runners lining up there. And look at that, there's a Haas car pretty close to them as well. And hopefully we'll be getting a brilliant start from the grid. And off we go to 5 red lights to the Australian Grand Prix for season 1. Lights out and away we go. A little bit of a stutter there on the start from me, but look at that, getting a brilliant start off the line. And look at that, the Ferrari's pulling alongside the Mercedes, Raikkonen in the lead. We dive it up the inside of the Williams, trying to get the Force India as well. Very close, and look at that, Ferrari versus Mercedes up front. We are trying to get past Ocon, and as we dive it down the inside, Ocon knocks up. We go down the inside of Magnussen. Magnussen gets a better exit, shuts the door there. We have to still try and hang it round the outside of Perez. We squeeze into the wall there, but we don't want any of us to have contact and us to get a penalty, but we send it down the inside of Kevin Magnussen as well. This is very close, side by side, touching, cars touching and everything, rubbing up on each other. We brake much later. Magnussen, can he try and hang it around the outside? We hung it out from dry, and we're up into P13. And off we go here. Look at this, right behind the Toro Rosso, just a little bit later on the left. Side by side of the Toro Rosso, very close. Toro Rosso trying to hang it around the outside. Oh, very close between me and Carlos Sainz. Very, very close. We hang it around the outside, and we managed to we're still side by side actually, but we managed to just about get enough straight line speed, and maybe using higher wings, and yeah, there you go, up into P12. Very, very good battling so far, brilliant start. And look at that, those are the leaders, Raikkonen, then it's Lewis Hamilton, then Bottas, then Sebastian Vettel, tucked in right behind Bottas. So Bottas currently struggling a little bit. Raikkonen doing so well to pull away such a big margin from the start there. And look at that, the Red Bull going slowly there. Red Bull, and here we come. We're gonna go try and make a move on the Red Bull. Us versus Ricardo versus Ocon. Ocon trying to go round the outside, 3 wide. Now it's 2 wide between me and Ocon. And look at this, we try and hang him out on the outside, but instead we did the switchback. We managed to just about get Ocon, and Ocon gets hung up for dry. And now it's being challenged from the Red Bull once again of Daniel Ricciardo. Can Ricciardo get down the inside? He makes the move, stick, and there you go. Ocon has lost. It stays in the position, but look at the replay there. We were actually a little bit behind Ocon, and look at that, runs really deep there, and we managed to just about snatch that position back up into P10. Look at that, and look at that, side by side between Kvyat and I think that's Grosjean. So them two battling away, AI cars battling away quite a lot here, and look at this, side by side through such a tight corner. I don't even know how they can even do that without even any contact, but Kvyat manages to stay ahead of Romain Grosjean. Brilliant move from him. And look at this, the Red Bull now trying to get us. The Red Bull, us versus the Red Bull, Daniel Ricciardo squeezing him to the left hand side there. And look at this, side by side, we break later with the loss of the late breakers here. And Ricciardo manages to get past, but we're going to try and tuck into the slipstream here while Ricciardo has the arrest, because he doesn't actually gain much. Back on board with us, down the inside, we dive it down the inside, locking up a little bit of contact, get a little bit wayward, and Ricciardo keeps the position, and we couldn't hold off him in that amazing, such a quick car. That Red Bull doesn't look like it compared to the Mercedes and Ferrari, but trust me, they're a quick car. Ocon now trying to make a move on us, but not quite. We're battling Ocon massively here, and who's that going slowly there? If you saw that on the left hand side, I think that was Valtteri Bottas having some problems. I think he had a puncture. That's the reason why he was going really slowly. And look at that, battling side by side with Ocon. But Ocon may actually get us here, and oh no, never mind. We actually managed to out-drag him, but we were well on rich mix, and we managed to just keep it ahead of Esteban Ocon. And off we go now onto the next lap. The next 2 laps actually, and look how close it is. Almost crashing out the race there, so close to the pit wall. And yes, we are now into the pits. Who's going to do a better pit stop? With us versus the McLaren Honda of Fernando Alonso behind us, and we get a brilliant stop, brilliant exit as well, and we are out. We're going to be out in P18, but everybody, remember, has to still make their pit stops, and we're going to be pushing so hard on this outlap here, trying to get on the car here. There's Ocon also getting held up massively, so this is going to help in our favour if we can try and get Esteban Ocon. This is going to be close. He's just about exiting the pit lane right now, as you can now see in a different camera angle, us coming from the background here. We are pushing it as hard as possible, and look at that, really using up the curve, pushing as hard as we can right behind Ocon. And look at this, we're going to move to the inside, try and make a move down the inside. Ocon just can't defend on cold tires, and we managed to just about get ahead of him. Brilliant stuff between us and Ocon, battling it out today. Who would thought a Star was battling Force India? And look at this, Ocon now trying to go back round the outside, but we managed to just about get at the position. And yes, Ocon is determined to get past us in that quick straight line speed car. But another driver who we're battling as well is the Williams of Lance Stroll, who just came into the pitch on ultra soft. He's going to be blistering quick here for the remainder of this Grand Prix. And look at this, we're going to see in another camera angle, there you go, and Ocon trying to make a move there, very close between us and Ocon once again, but then we get a good exit on the Williams, and now we're going to be running side by side, very close between us and the Williams and the Force India. But we're going to do the last of the late breakers round the outside, and we managed to just about get the Williams car, hanging him out to dry. and there you go, we managed to stay in P10. And there you go, the Williams coming back again. Lance Stroll trying to make a move round the outside, trying to do what Ocon wasn't able to do. It's very, very close. Still there, squeeze him out there on the right hand side. Not enough space to try and hang it down the inside. And we managed to just about keep that 1 point so far. And look at that, Ocon now making the move on Stroll. He's got the position. No, actually not quite, still side by side. I thought the move was done from Ocon, but it looks like Ocon is struggling to get past the Williams right now. Side by side, Stroll doesn't want to give this position away because 1 point is just in front of him. But then look at that, the Force India out dragging the Williams there. It used to be Williams out dragging the Force India last year, but it's a new era. And look at this, safety car coming out here. Felipe Massa is out of this Grand Prix, and we're back up into P10. We actually got overtaken, and look at that. We're going to be back up into P10 in just a moment's time. And look at the leaders: Raikkonen, then Hamilton, then Vettel. Because remember, Bottas actually had a puncture, and I think he's a lap down, but which is pretty disappointing for a Mercedes car to be a lap down. Like, that is pretty ridiculous. But P9 is right in front of us. We try and pressurize him, but then we never knew when the green flag was going to be called, and we was going to make a move down the inside, but it would have been, we would have had to give the position back. But look at Ocon once again trying to come at us. We break so much later around the outside, a little bit of contact, but we managed to just about keep it ahead. This is really, really close now. We've only got just 1.5 laps left of this Grand Prix, and hopefully we manage to just about keep it ahead. A little bit of a corner cut there, sorry about that, but it was just a slight corner cut and didn't really gain too much time. But look at that, it's going to be Kimi Raikkonen, the flying Finn, in P1, who wins the race. Hamilton will get second, and it will be Vettel in third, but it was going to be close. But we managed to get the position ahead of Ocon, ahead of Force India and Williams in the Sauber, first race of the season, where we should kind of be struggling for straight line speeds. Yeah, but it's not too much of a power circuit, all about downforce as well, but that's where we're mostly lacking. So we managed to just about squeeze in 10th place because of what has been happening. So much contact and everything has just been happening.
But they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
So here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
There you go, Kimi Raikkonen taking first place, who is actually going to be leading the championship above Lewis Hamilton and Vettel. Verstappen and Ricciardo wasn't able to actually challenge the Mercedes and Ferraris, but yeah, we get P10 above Force India and Williams. But thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please smash the like button, and please like and subscribe. Yes, please subscribe, and it helps me out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.